Hi everyone, this is a follow-up video to a previous one I made regarding the glitch I discovered. So I decided to prepare this basic showcasing of the glitch with my voiceover because why not? Maybe it would be helpful for someone. Uh, so basically what we need to do is perform a basic infinite scroll glitch. Um, with any trader. I have Ignas here, but I also tried it with Zuris, for example. So what I have here, I have 5 spells equipped, and I'm going to glitch 4 of them. And I will leave the Dragon Snapper one non-glitched, because I have to select non-glitched spell as a main spell for the glitch to work. So let's do this. Let's glitch the spells.
Pokaż mi swoje towary.
As you can see, another important thing is that I chose spells that I'm going to glitch to be spells that already are in Ignas inventory. So I'm going to glitch Ice Block, Lightning, and transformation into wolf, and I don't really know the English name of this creature, but yeah, another transformation. As you can see, all of these spells are already in the Ignas possessions, so I'm going to sell those glitches to them, to him, and they are now glitched. Now I can end the dialogue, select the snapper as my main spell, and then press space. Now, as you can see, there is very interesting stuff going on. So I have main spell that is non-glitched, and they are surrounded by glitched spells. And normally I would be able to see icons of those spells and the quantity values, but now, as you can see, the quantities in the right hand side are glitched. They are either non-visible or they are 0, and I can boost this glitch by there is no need for boosting. So as you can see, the values change in time. We were seeing a negative 112 for a couple of seconds, and from my understanding how the game works, what we are seeing here is parts of the memory which was deallocated by the game process. So we shouldn't be seeing that. We shouldn't be able to access these parts. I don't really see how it could be useful for speedrunning, but I can imagine that being able to access unwanted parts of the game memory is a tiny step to maybe achieving control of some of the parts of the game's memory, and that could be useful for speedrunning. So this is like the basic idea of what I discovered. And the important thing to mention is that this glitch is very unstable. It can cause crashes. So for example, the game will crash if I try to rotate this let's say magic wheel or selection wheel to the glitched spell. The game will crash there. Also, if I close it and then try to open it again, again the game will crash. And also when I try to use glitched spells. We can see that in this particular presentation, those values don't change as much as they could, but sometimes it depends. It depends what the game is doing in this part of the memory. So, as you can see, not much is changing. The interesting thing is that those values you see here, they are either non-visible or they are minimally negative 128, or the maximum value observed is 128. So What this means is that the game interprets this part of the memory we are seeing here as signed 8-bit integer. And I actually looked at those values in these parts of the memory using a cheat engine. You can see that in my previous video. And those values are actually pretty huge, like a couple of millions in at least when you interpret those values in decimal system. But when you convert them to hex, those actually look like addresses to somewhere. And what I infer is that we are actually seeing maybe pointers to somewhere. And the game crashes because we are trying to invoke or call some functions on those pointers, but they lead to not where they should lead, and the game crashes. So it's very interesting, and to me at least. If you have any questions about it, I would be happy to answer them. You can post that in the comments or write me up directly. For now, in the description of the previous video, you have basically what I said today, but did you see that? That was very interesting. It's basically what I said today, but written in text, and I think it is much more information that I can share today. Okay, let's just end because the video is getting longer than I expected. Yeah, thanks.